What's up, everybody? Welcome to the PixelPlay Podcast, episode 229. Joined, as always, Chris, Jin, and Chris, Kalen, a.k.a. Catastrophe, and myself, Adam, C.S. Radical. And we're here because, well, I mean, there's some special 30th anniversary going around. Like, I mean, aside from, like, the other, 7 franchises that are also having anniversaries this year. But Pokemon is one of them. Just so happens to have re-released, FireRed and Green, I think? FireRed and LeafGreen?
FireRed and LeafGreen.
Yeah. So we figured, hey, why don't we talk about the only good generation of Pokemon, which is the first? And then nothing else.
It's hot take, but it's probably true.
I mean, if you had me do a Sporkle quiz on any generation outside of one, I'd be like, dude, if I can get 50, I'm okay with that. And that would be Gen 2. I don't remember shit after that. I remember whatever's in Smash, and that's about it.
True.
So if you give me Gen 2, if I could get 50... I'd be proud of that. And I'm pretty sure I can get maybe 15, 20 tops.
I mean, if 10-year-old me knew that I was, sitting on a podcast, talking about Pokemon and playing Pokemon, they would think I'm the coolest. And I'm super happy about that.
I also think you're the coolest, Kalen.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't.
I know.
Hot take. Who knew?
Always the guy with the wrong but actually right takes,
Wait, wrong but...
There we go. Anyway, so, we're going to be talking about some of the coolest, in fact, designs of the original 151. So we'll be going
Gen 1. If you want any other gen, get the hell out of here. You're
I'm sorry. Look, I'm a big Suicune stan, but that's as far as I'm getting. More like, no, am I right? There's my 2 Gen 2s, and I'm out. All right. So I'm going to quickly start off because I got just a couple of quick points of interest here. First off, actually, before I do that, we are over 400 subs. Hey, golf clap.
Thank all of you.
Especially you. I'm talking to you. Nope, not the other one.
Only you.
You.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, you in your car.
Whoa, you shut the fuck up. No, I don't want to hear about you. But yeah, no, we climbed pretty rapidly in the last couple of weeks, so we're really happy about that. I mean, obviously, this is still a hobby to us, but hey, to see... I mean, look, like the last month, and insert really bad Hello Fellow Kids joke, we were up 67 subs over the last month, and...
We just lost a bunch of them.
Yeah, we just lost every sub we
See,
gained.
now I'm testing, right? But yeah, that's how much we were up over the month, which to us, I mean, to most people, probably seems like a small number these days, but to us, it's like, damn, like, we were sitting there thinking if we got 67 subscribers, period, we'd be like, yeah, we're doing something.
Yeah. Yeah. Our heart goes out to all of you.
Yeah, thanks to everybody who's done here. Anyways, now to completely ruin it by talking about all the dumb shit I play. So both Dark Auction and Romeo's a Dead Man have the same thing in common in that they're extremely repetitive, and I had to drop them because I couldn't stick with them any longer.
Dang.
So Dark Auction is a 6. I'm ending with that, and Romeo's a Dead Man I'll get into 7 because Romeo's a Dead Man is still fun to play, but it's just the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't. And both of them, I went and saw what the actual endings of the stories were. Neither of them would have been worth playing. Dark Auction was the bigger culprit because it was extremely repetitive, and the story, the mystery was getting not as interesting anymore, and the big reveal at the end was really not that interesting at all that I looked up. So, yeah, I'm glad I didn't commit fully to that because that's like a 12 to 15-hour experience, and I think about going halfway through that was enough for me. I mean, it was still interesting in the first quarter, but as soon as it tipped its hand a little bit, I'm like, okay, I mean, that's fine, but I'm waiting to see if anything interesting happens, and then after another full chapter, I'm like, no, I'm not willing to wait through another 3 of these chapters before I get to the end. Romeo's a Dead Man, at least, if you find it for a good price, I think it's still worth looking into. It's just not something I would say get now when it's at its highest. So I wouldn't say too much of that. Other small points of order, I didn't get too into this, but I told Chris about this game, and I would suggest this to anybody who's into roguelites. If you enjoyed The Binding of Isaac, I would look at a game called Mewgenics, as in eugenics, but with cats. And if you like turn-based tactical RPGs, I think it's actually a pretty interesting formula. And I think it's really adorable, but it wasn't clicking with me. But I immediately went to Chris and said, I think you'll enjoy this. So
I've already looked at it.
Yeah.
I was already there.
Yeah. See, I knew that.
Yeah.
But the only other things I'm doing right now is I've just started 2 games. Neither of them have gotten very far, but I'll quickly just mention them. Tierscape, which The best way I can explain to it is like Dark Souls or Bloodborne, but if it was played on a Game Boy Color. So it's actually a pretty interesting game. I'm maybe an hour into it. I haven't gotten very far. I've died a lot, because shocking, that's what those kind of games do to you. But I just like the art style a lot in this. It's kind of like a good warm-up for Mina the Hollower. That's immediately the vibe I got, and I'm like, okay, I need to try this first to see if I'm still okay with playing games that have that graphical setting to it, and I'm more than okay with it, so it just seems like if the control's good, it's fine. The other one I'm playing is called Escape from Forever After, which I'm lovingly calling it nursery rhyme Paper Mario, because it is literally Paper Mario in its absolute biggest core. If you take one look at video footage of this game, you'll know immediately that it's Paper Mario. Again, I'm maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours into it. It's more the basic idea of the story is simply that you are a hero from a nondescript nursery rhyme that doesn't exist. At least I don't think is. I don't think Flint Buckler is a nursery rhyme. But you are about to go to the castle to fight the dragon, only to find that it's been taken over by a massive corporation called Ever After Incorporated, which is now, from the real world apparently, going into storybooks because they can make a lot of money out of it, and they're hiring all these storybook characters like Pinocchio or the Three Little Pigs to do their dirty work for them. So you're fighting capitalism. I love this game.
This sounds like a combination of like Plucky Squire meets like late release Shrek movies.
And you know what? I'm here for it. And like I said, yes. if you modded it to look like Mario characters, you wouldn't know the difference between this and a Paper Mario game. Like, it's
what's this game called again?
Escape from Ever After. I'll even see if I can quickly get some footage.
I'm looking for
it before I change over here, just so you
oh
guys
my goodness, it's amazing.
Right? You know what I mean? Okay, let me just put some quick footage on here, just so people
it's got
can
like
get an
some
idea on the
Legend of
video
Zelda
version.
vibes here too. I see a video and there's like a wolf like dressed up as Link playing.
Yeah. Ironically enough, I just skipped to a section where he's there, so give me 1 sec to put it on screen here, and you can get an idea of it. But yeah, Chris, tell me that doesn't look exactly like Paper Mario.
I love that this is also the screenshot you sent and tagged me in, where there was like a zombie saying they needed caffeine. And it's like, oh, I found Chris in the game. Yeah. I was like, yes, accurate. But yeah, no, this is Paper Mario 100%. 100%.
And I learned this through Yahtzee, because again, we seem to share one brain cell right now. And he lovingly called it literally just Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door all over again. Which he even said is not a bad thing.
That is true.
But yeah, it's super cute, and I will be slowly chipping away at that. I can't do long sessions of this one, but like it's more than easily like the kind of game I could just pop in for an hour or so and get a little bit out of it. And the soundtrack is great. I love the soundtrack. It's very like jazzy.
I like how Cthulhu's in this game.
Yep.
And Space Marine. I'm just looking at the cover. This is no spoilers. Just looking at like the title page, and like there's Space Marines, cyborgs, pirate. This one. Let me know how this one goes, because I'm very interested.
Well, I mean, I love it so far. Like right now, it's in a good spot. The only other thing I was going to mention, this is more of an aside. I'm kind of stressed out right now by this year so far, because while I like the two games that I'm playing now, that's also what I thought about Dark Auction and Romeo's a Dead Man before, and it's weird to say that my favorite game so far, technically, of this year is Cairn, and I didn't even finish it. Because,
True.
It's the only 8 on my list right now, and this is March 3rd as we're recording this. I have a 9 on my list, but it's for the Jin and Chris Classic, which is Sanabi. So I haven't played anything this year. I guess technically, the closest thing I had to like my favorite game this year is Mega Man Legends that I replayed on stream recently. So like, I know it's only March and a lot of big stuff is still yet to come, but by this time I had at least one game in my list that I'm like, damn, that was good. And that was Keep Driving, I think, was the one main one. So
yeah, I think so.
Me being in March now and not having like the game that I'm like, this is sitting in my top 3 for the year. I don't have anything that I'm like, yeah, this is in my top 3, because I haven't finished a game that's worth it. Because the closest I have is Trails Beyond the Horizon, and I really, really am still angry at that game. So
fair.
But anyways, Chris, what have you been up to?
So I beat 2 games. Neither of them are new by any means. They both came out in the 2010 eras. One of them's been on my wish list forever, so I'll talk about that one. It's A Hat in Time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It was, I think,
I was going to say, one of our One of our watchers from the stream last weekend was talking about it.
Yes, and that's what actually convinced me to grab my Steam Deck and just install the game that's been sitting there for, I think, 8 years. So I installed it, and I always knew what A Hat in Time was. It's a 3D platformer, very like Mario 64-esque, where it's like you have to get these like time pieces at the end of each level, like an hourglass, basically. And every time you get one, it's kind of like the stars in like Mario Galaxy or Mario 64, where the more you have, it'll open up the next world. But what I love about this game is it's only 4 worlds in the main game and then the final area. Like, it's like Mario 64, but a version that you can just be done with in like 10 hours. But you can still go back if you still want to get every hourglass, get every collectible, like do all of that kind of stuff, right? I didn't end up doing everything of the 40 hourglasses. I ended up with like 33 or something like that. But yeah, this game is truly, truly, truly something else. One of our listeners had mentioned it and kind of said something very similar. Like, this game kind of was unexpected at how good it was. And I completely agree. Like, I knew what this was. It's not like I went in like, oh my gosh, a 3D platformer kind of like Mario 64. I knew that going in, but the actual charm of it, the actual just quality of it, it's so good. Like, it's actually heartwarming. By the end of it, I actually cared about like characters from the different worlds. Like, again, there's like 4 different worlds. So think like 4 different kind of characters that you would have met along the way. And it's just so fun. And it was one of those things where I like started turning into a speedrunner while I was playing it. I was like, because you can jump and then do a double jump and then a dive. And then if you jump right when your dive's hitting the ground, you get a boost forward. And I was just like, boo, 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 like just flying like I'm doing some sort of speed running for charity thing. Obviously, people who actually speedrun it would probably do so much more, do much better. Let's just say that. But yeah, like, this is just a really, really fun, quality 3D platformer that kind of gives those 3D Mario vibes in the whole collecting to unlock the next world kind of thing. I highly suggest it. It runs super well on everything. I played it on my PC on the TV at like crazy settings because it doesn't really take much. I played it on my Steam Deck and it was like this beautiful, locked, perfect experience. Highly suggest it. If anybody likes just charming 3D platformers, like 6 out of 6. Like, easily just perfect score across the board for that one. The other game I played and finished was Order 1886. I finally went back and just finished that because, again, never had a PS4. That's why I'm so late to the game in that one. That has not been in my backlog that long. I've owned it less than a year. But yeah, I finished it. I have only one complaint about this game. Like, I think it is amazing. I think it is perfect. I love the storytelling. Okay, not perfect, but let's dial that back. Yeah.
Let's dial that back a little bit.
I think it's a really, really, really well made game that's extremely cinematic and still very fun to play. That as I was playing it, as soon as I just had to tell my brain, don't go for the trophies, don't look for every collectible, don't look for using this gun this many times, don't look for this and that, just like play the story because it's so cinematic. I finished this in one full day. I stayed up really late last Thursday, I think, or Friday. Maybe it was Friday last week. And I just played this until like 2:30 in the morning and rolled credits. I love it. I genuinely, besides it needing a PS5 upgrade, it still is running at a very low resolution at 30 FPS, even on the PS5, because they never went back to it. Which I don't even know if this developer's still around. I have no idea.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be opposed to them taking another crack at this, but they never would because they don't believe in anything that's not a friggin' live service game right now.
No, this is the game that, like, of Sony's catalog, this is one of the games that I think, like, I don't think it necessarily needs to have a sequel, but this is one where, like, they need to go back and, like, give it another shot, like do a reimagining.
I think the time period in general is where, because it's such an interesting period that's not used nearly enough.
Yeah, like the Victorian England style. But not only that, but like the story is cool, the atmosphere is cool, like the whole like Knights of the Round Table, super cool. Like the weapons, like this has like some of the most imaginative weapons I've ever seen.
So cool.
Like the thermite gun is just so cool.
Yeah, that one is really, really cool. Yeah, I love the aesthetic. I love the graphics. Even playing it, I was like, this holds up. Like, this isn't one of those games where you put it in, it's like, this game's 13 years old. It hurts my eyes. I play it and I'm like, why don't games look like this anymore? Like, this is an art style that, it's not just Unreal Engine and the lighting's all like, oh, it's this. It's like everything was artistically placed and done, even the lighting.
Right, is that it's because it's more of an artistic design than it is to be like realistic, where you start really paying attention, because so many games look so much the same now that you start to look for those different.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this is unique, but holds up and is beautiful. Like, I loved this. I will say I do have a complaint, and my complaint is just like I don't think the story ended. Like, when you get to the end, it's almost like it's an unfinished game. Like, they hit a point, they're like, we're out of money.
They probably plan them as being more than one.
Yeah, this was definitely set up to be like to have a sequel.
Yeah, because
the story hangs.
Yeah, it hangs. And like, I guess spoilers for anybody who's never played this before. It's fairly old, so I'm still going to go into it, but skip ahead so you don't see this on the screen, I guess, if you're watching the video version. Yeah, like the main villain, not even like what happens to them. Like, they're just still there. They're just in their like fucking house, just doing their thing. All the people in your order don't like you anymore. Cool. Okay, so what's going to happen there? Like, do they still just hate you? Like, everything, every character, there's like now something that's happening. What's happening with the order? Now there's all the conspiracy in there. Like, every single important character never got resolved except like 2. So it's like, cool, I'd like to know more. Like, even the head of the rebellion, where's she? She's just left. Like, they just kind of say it at the end. So I know that this is supposed to be something where they were going to make another one, or maybe the game was supposed to be longer or have DLC or something. I don't know. But that's my only complaint. It just ends where it doesn't resolve everything, and I want more. Like, just give me more of this game, please.
This is the one that, like, everyone always says, like, we want another Infamous, we want another Killzone, blah, blah, blah. If I could pick one series to kind of have another game, not necessarily, like, make this one again, or, like, even the same design, because I think, like, it's a little bit too linear, in the sense of, like, there's a lot of, like, cutscenes in QuickTime and just like watching cutscenes, but this is like the IP that I'd like Sony to go back to and kind of put another entry in. I think there's a lot of loose ends. I think there's a lot of like stuff that they can kind of tap into as well. But I think this is a really cool IP.
100%. I genuinely loved this as much as I loved like an Uncharted game. Like, I was so into the characters. Obviously the exploration and combat's similar-ish. But I just loved it. Like, it was unique. I kind of could tell, like, it's also a game of its time. As soon as I saw werewolves and, like, it kept going, I'm like, there's vampires. I know there is. This is going to be like the movie Underworld. Like, if you think of this time period, it's like Underworld's really popular. Twilight's really popular. Like, the whole werewolf versus vampire thing was, like, huge. So as soon as it showed the first vampire and it's supposed to be, like, a shock, I was like, not shocked. I knew it. I knew that's what was in that crate. I could tell. But yeah, I give this like, I want to give it like a 6 out of 6, but because the game kind of just ends short, I'd probably give it like a 5 or a 5.5. But that is not against anything in the actual game itself. It just truly does need more, and to actually finish the story and finish off the character arcs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. But yeah, those are the 2 games I played and finished, and it was a good week. Not gonna lie.
Well, and that just leaves Kalen. What are you up to?
I'm surprised, Chris, you didn't get into Pokemon?
I did, but I knew you were going to talk about it, so I figured.
Let's talk about it.
Let's just talk.
How far are you into it?
Not far at all. I have gotten already into the problem where I have a Bulbasaur, and I haven't even gone to the next town yet and collected a Pokeball. I'm just going into battles and leveling that poor guy up. I am forcing him to fight very low-leveled Pidgeys and Rattatas already.
Yeah. I am in... Where am I? I think I'm in... What the hell? I'm at the cruise ship, basically.
Oh, the cruise ship, yes.
Yeah. And I'm pissed right now because I, like, got a Magikarp and I've been grinding him to, like, up to... Like, I caught him at, like, level 5, and I did a whole bunch of crap, got on the cruise ship, and I was grinding up my Magikarp, and I had him to level 15, so I was, like, close to getting, like, level 20 for Gyarados or whatever. And then I was like, I'm going to go to a Poke Center so I can go upgrade, like, go heal him and, like, keep grinding him. I get off the ship, and the ship starts to leave, and I'm like, fuck, I've, like, forgotten a bunch of, like, I didn't get a bunch of trainers, so I didn't get the XP for like fighting them. So I'm like, I'll just close my game and restart, not realizing I lost about an hour to an hour and a half of like leveling up. Like I don't have my Magikarp anymore, so he's gone, and I'm just like, no. So,
oh no, yeah. I've done that before. I've 100% done that before. So it hurts.
But I'm honestly loving this game. Like,
yeah,
like it is an old game, and like, I don't know, I like it. Like, it's scratching an itch that I've not had for a while. Like, I've not found for a while. Like, it's nostalgic. It's old school. Like, it looks awesome. I like the art style here. And it's like, people are talking online about this being a grind in terms of like leveling up your Pokemon, and it is. But I think compared to other old, like newer Pokemon where you have like shared XP, like I'm now strategically figuring out who to play, when to play. Like I've got 3 or 4 different Pokemon on the go that I'm trying to level up, and I'm like strategically playing them at certain points to kind of get them to like all level up. And it's more thoughtful in how I'm bringing out and playing my Pokemon as opposed to just, hey, I've got my, you know, like I'm playing. I got Squirtle, so I'm working my way towards last. It's like, but I got Wartortle who could just own everything right now, and he just carries the rest of the team. But now it's like, okay, I need to balance it out. Like, sure, I could just let him dominate everything, but then I've just got one strong Pokemon and a bunch of weak crap. So I like the fact that I'm having to be more like meaningful in terms of what Pokemon I'm using and why.
Yeah, I like that too. I'm not going to lie. It is tough because I played a lot of the newer Pokemons, and that shared XP, you get so used to it that going back to it, you're like, oh, right. I'm going to have to do this individually. But I do genuinely love that. I only have one complaint about this game. There's one thing that to me is missing, like an upgrade, I guess, because this isn't even a remaster. It's literally just a port that they've put on Switch. They don't have online trading or battles.
Yes.
That's the only thing I think like needs to be patched in later. It still has it. They figured out how to put it in Switch for doing it like in person and wirelessly together, but that's not as much of a thing as much anymore. Like I think it being online for just trading and doing
people
battles.
only touch grass in the forest now to catch Pokemon. They don't go outside to touch it.
Yeah. Like this isn't Pokemon Go where you're going to run into strangers at a park and be like, oh, let's do this. Like, no, if you find somebody in the Switch and they run up to you like, do you want to trade Pokemon? Run away from that person. Like, that's a crazy person. You're not going to stand there. But yeah, like Kaylin, I got Leaf Green because you got Fire Red, right? Yeah, I purposely got Leaf Green so like maybe you and I could trade it. I'm going to tell my sister, like, hey, this is the one I have. Like, if you're going to get it, this is one you should get. And I got, like, we can only do it in person. Like, we can't do any trades online and stuff, which kind of sucks. Like, I think it should be like friend code on Switch and still do trades. I hope they patch that in. Otherwise, the rest of the game, it obviously a bit of a learning curve. There's no sprint button. There's no widescreen support. Like that you have to get an item later, or the new Pokemons, they have that item, but you already can sprint, and then that item just makes you like dumb fast. So like you got to kind of work your way up to that sprint button and everything. So it's small things that other people who play the new ones will complain about with the old ones, but I'm fine. I played the old ones. Like I know what I'm getting into, but yeah, that online I think is criminal that it's not there.
That's my biggest gripe with it as well. Like, otherwise, I really like it. I'm like, I was telling you guys, and I was telling people in the Discord, like, me and my son, we now, like, he's loving watching me play. We've been, like, drawing Pokemon. It's been just awesome revisiting this. And I feel like Gen 1 doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't get, like, the love it deserves, but, like, I feel like it's kind of gotten diluted with, like, all the other gens coming out and stuff. And, like, it's hard that, like, I very rarely get an opportunity to just go and revisit just Gen 1, which is the generation that I knew. So it's kind of nice to have this. And I feel like the $30 is like $30 Canadian, like totally reasonable price for this. Like I'm enjoying it, and the amount of hours I'm going to get into this is awesome. Like I think I'm going to try and get for the first time, do like a full 150 Pokedex. I don't know if I can get Mew. If I can't, whatever, but I'm still going to try and get that 150. So
nice. Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I haven't gotten that far into it, but yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. It's my Switch game.
Yeah, I've been playing that way, and it's nice because I can play it with my kids around, and it's super easy, like to have it while they're doing whatever they want to do. So, yeah.
Yeah, if I tried to get my wife to watch this or watch me play this, she would just smash her face against a wall.
Jen's just like, no, I'm not doing this. She's like, I don't care if you're playing it, but turn off the music. Like it's raising my anxiety level.
It's so true. It's so repetitive because of. Yeah. I mean, it's a game from back then, right?
So yeah, can we talk about that? I know we're not diving into the whole thing, and I'm going to circle back because I still have one other game to talk about. But Nintendo's now selling a $70 Game Boy that just plays like the MIDI files of the Pokemon games.
And is each song on a different cartridge or something? Yes. Like if it was all on one cartridge, and it was just this little Game Boy music player, and like a cartridge would be a game soundtrack, so you could put in like Mario Land, and it would play all of the like songs from it. I could maybe get on board with that, but a separate cartridge per song, like
well, the thing is, I think the reason why they did that is because all the Pokemon songs are just a loop, right? So like they just have it so it can just loop infinitely. Versus if they had it on a disc, like it would only play for 5 seconds and then like go to the next song.
Oh, but God! So people are just
for. And I've heard like from what I've heard, and granted, I've not heard it in person, but it doesn't sound good on that little Nintendo speaker thing.
It's for somebody who wants the Pokemon theme to be playing on repeat as they walk around grass because they want to really pretend they're a Pokemon trainer. Yeah. I'm looking at you, Adam.
Yeah, Adam's the target audience.
You know it. The fact that you knew the song proves this is the product for you.
I mean, he grew up in the 90s and 2000s. Of course he does.
No,
I didn't get to play it right away because Lord knows I couldn't get one until like tail end of the Game Boy Color thing. But I fucking played the shit out of Pokemon. What did I have? Blue? Yeah, Blue.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I don't think kids today, and I don't want to sound like an old man, but like, if you weren't there in like the late 90s, early 2000s, like you don't understand how big Pokemon is. Like you think Pokemon is big now? You think it was big when Pokemon Go was a thing? Like it was nothing compared to like the cultural zeitgeist that it was in like 2000.
Yeah, there's really like in terms of video games, there were 2 games from our childhood that were like bigger than anything on the planet to basically any child, and that was Pokemon, and the other one was Mortal Kombat. And part of Mortal Kombat being that was also because every TV station under the planet had to tell a story about how scary it was, and we were all like, that just makes this cooler, guys.
I don't think even Mortal Kombat hits the same. It was
the only
like,
2
level.
I can think of that had that level of like, but everyone knew about it.
Like our parents knew about it. Like our schools had to have rules about could you bring Pokemon and like what to do. Like it was so. It permeated everything, like, and I don't think it's a way that like it's captured with kids today. So, but yeah, I'm just happy to have it back, and I'm like reliving this like level of my childhood.
I'm also excited because I played the original on Game Boy. I never played the I don't know remake or remaster. I don't even know what to call this on Game Boy Advance. I never got to play that version. No, so it's nice because it's old and something I'm so used to, but in a version that I never actually got to play. So. Yeah, it's old and new at the same time.
I've never played. So the reason why I got FireRed is because I had Blue growing up, and so I never got to play the red version, and so that's why I went with this one. I never played FireRed. I played Pokemon Blue. I still have the cartridge here. Like I'm gonna go get it. Give me 1 second. So
yeah, it's just. Man, there's certain things that you'll remember. Now, thank God I didn't have to deal with the bullshit of yellow. That was a different story.
Oh, the yellow? Yeah, that's when they were like, oh, the TV show's doing so well.
I mean, they were like, hey, let's make a game, but also like give you a starter that literally cannot get past the first major gym.
Electric is the worst one to start with, and then there's no other good like. Hard. There's no other water or anyone. Pokemon's that early, like you're not near water, so you're just screwed.
You're basically. I hope my Pidgey survives.
Oh dang! Look at that
original Pokemon.
I had that's the exact one I had. That blue. Yeah. Wait a minute! No, those are cartridges for a music player. I've seen those before.
Damn, he got me.
Yeah, like if I kept mine, I would have had. I'm pretty sure I had blue. I would have had gold, and I would have had also crystal.
Oh yeah. See, no, I did blue and I did silver, and then that was it for me.
Oh, now I kind
of want them now to release it like silver now. Once this is done, I kind of want to hit silver.
Oh, they might.
Honestly, I would replay both.
Yeah, same.
So I want to
share. If they wouldn't take so long to do, I'd probably go play them on stream. But I don't think I'm going to get those done.
Yeah, good luck.
If I do it on stream.
I mean, Twitch chat got through the original Pokemon. Do you remember that?
The goldfish, right?
Yeah, and how long did that take?
Oh, I mean, about as long as it would take for you to stream.
And that stream was one at 24/7.
So you can do that.
I do want to share something funny with you though, because I've been like reliving this, and I've been like, as an adult now, like I'm getting more of the stuff out of this. So I've been reading the Pokedex on the stuff. I want to read the funniest one I've read so far.
Do it.
Do you know which one I think? Do you think I know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. It's gonna be like Metapod or something.
So it's Geodude, right?
Oh.
Geodude. This is the Pokedex description in FireRed. Its round 4 makes it easy to pick up. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in snowball fights. I looked at the stats. Geodude weighs 44 pounds. I just imagine this situation of a snowball fight. Someone chucks 44-pound Geodude, cracks someone's skull, kills them.
Oh, it's not cracked skull. It obliterates their face.
Yeah, and
like there's no head anymore.
Timmy, we're having a snowball fight. What'd you do? Now we got a body to get rid of.
I mean, depending on how large the thing is, there's not a body left. It's just a bunch of scraps.
Timmy weighs 44 pounds. How's he picking up Geodude to chuck him like that?
Yeah. Its round size makes it easy to throw. No, it's 44 pounds. Like, who's throwing this around?
Yeah,
easy to throw.
So Geodude is part of the Highland Games with those fucking boulders that they all pick up.
Like, if you have doubts, go to like Home Depot, pick up a bag of cement, and chuck it at your friend. See how that goes.
The Pokemon Highland Games. It's just 3 stones. You got to pick up a Geodude, you got to pick up a Graveler, and then you pick up a Golem.
I was thinking to myself. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, now with Adam, what he's saying, I'm picturing like a Machoke or a Machamp just like doing these competitions, chucking Geodudes around.
Well, no Machamps. That's not fair. They have forearms. It's bullshit.
Hey, that's just natural evolution, man.
When I started this game, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why are they sending a 10-year-old boy to go dogfight? Like, this seems very irresponsible. Then I realized they're just chucking 44-pound Geodudes at each other's snowball fights.
Very wild
These kids are made
It's
hard.
It's a different world, man.
Right?
I mean, when you talk
to your mom...
a
different region. Huh?
Yeah. When you talk to your mom right at the beginning of the game, the first thing she says to you is like, all boys have to leave home eventually. That's what the TV says. I was like, what the fuck? Hold on to your kid. What do you mean?
I'm leaving that joke to myself.
Yeah. So I've been playing that. The other game I've been playing, I talked about it last week, booting up Mass Effect.
Yes.
Nice.
No.
I don't know.
1, 2?
So I was like, don't know where to start, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start at 1, and I know 1 is the weakest one, but oh man, this game doesn't.
In retrospect, it's a slog. At the time, obviously, it wasn't.
Yeah, like that's the way I describe it. It's a slog. Like I am playing it on easy because I just want to burn through this. I want to get it over with. I don't find it compelling. Like I'm curious. Like I know I've played it before, so I kind of know where the story's going, but I also don't care. Like I feel like the Geth aren't really fleshed out, and I'm sure there's probably some codex somewhere, but I'm not gonna read a fucking book just to play
from the
Mass
whole
Effect.
trilogy, the Geth were more of like there.
Yeah, but like it's not fleshed out, so I'm like, okay, like I don't know. It's not really hitting, and then like I'm not wanting to do any of the side missions because I don't want to use the freaking Mako and go to like other planets. I also hate the fact that like for a lot of them, like they don't tell you what planet to go to. It's just like go find them in the solar system. I'm like, I'm not going to jump hop planets. Like I got stuff to do. So and I find like the characters are very stilted. Like I'm playing as a male shepherd, and the voice acting he's just terrible, absolutely terrible. Like the first game, I hope it gets better, but like he just sounds like he's got a stick so far up his butt, and it just like he's got no inflection. It's just like, tell me about this. How is this looking? Oh no.
Look, he just needs to deal with a big stupid jellyfish first, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah. So like I'm holding off. I'm just getting through this. I've done like I'm like when you start the game, there's like 3 missions you can go do to like go find Saren. I'm doing the last one. I'm hoping that like this goes quickly, but. Yeah, I know Mass Effect is loved, but I don't think Mass Effect 1 holds up super well, guys. Like
I don't think most Mass Effect fans would tell you that it does.
Okay, well that's good because it doesn't. So, yeah,
we all kind of collectively agree. If you could just not have to drive the Mako and just teleport to all the spots, that'd be way better.
This is the thing I kind of was hoping for, is that like I know when I played Mass Effect 2, I started on PS2 or PS3. I think it was PS3. Yeah. And it had this thing like, did you play Mass Effect 1? And you could just like pick. Yeah. They did like a comic book, and I don't think they do that with the Legendary Edition, because if they did, I would just skip to 2. Because, yeah, I don't want to play this game. but I want to. I like the idea. I like the vibes that Mass Effect is giving. I want to stick with it because I know how it's revered, but I just want to get.
It's definitely one of those games that at the time you played it when it came out, it's a way different experience than how you look at it now. So
so we'll continue with that.
Very
that
nice.
concludes what I've played.
All right. Well, so we're coming to the table with what we think is our 5 favorite designs from the original generation of Pokemon in celebration of the 30th anniversary. So I have set up a nice little background here.
Nice.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu.
And I'm going to do my best to make us a set of all of the Pokemon that we pick on the left-hand side. So who's that Pokemon? All of these. And I will try to somewhat make them sized properly, and I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to get it right.
It's all right.
And I'm not going to guarantee it's going to look good either.
That's the best part.
So, I'm going to start, and I'm going to go hot take off the start now, and I am saying this seriously when I say that I really love the design of it. Because sometimes you just need things to match what they are. And that's why Magikarp is my favorite design. Full stop.
Okay.
And
Are you going in order? Like this is your number one?
I mean, I don't have to go in order, but I had to go with it first.
Okay, I was gonna do 5 to 1 kind of thing.
Now the problem is, can I find the picture? You guys go on while I'm talking.
Yeah.
While I'm trying to find a good picture of him.
Magikarp is like one of those like the Pokemon kind of is like obviously
It's like-
not super exciting,
it's
but
iconic.
like it's cool. It's a cool looking Pokemon, so I kind of get it.
Carp.
Yeah, perfect. Chris, what's your number 5 Pokemon?
My number 5, oddly enough, is the evolved version of Magikarp. It's Gyarados. I'm going right in there, and that is my number 5. It's still lower than 4 other ones, but I just find Gyarados to be like such a cool looking serpent dragon, like just. Yeah, and the fact that it's just a fish that turns into that, like, just makes him more cool. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, for
holy
sure.
crap.
For me, my number, I got 2, and I can't decide which one I want to do. I'm going to do my number 5 is Bulbasaur. I think that the design is really cool. It's kind of like really cute looking, but with that little bulb on top, it's just so adorable.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a really cool image how those two are like set up.
That Magikarp's fucked.
Yeah. So for me, like, Bulbasaur is my number 5. Just for curiosity, for those who are interested, the tie that I was going between was Pikachu. I think Pikachu's also adorable.
Yes.
But I think Pikachu's just oversaturated, whereas Bulbasaur is just kind of, I feel like, look at that little guy.
Bulba.
Like, I just want to, like, scruff it, like, just tossle his top of his
Don't do
head.
that. He'll leech seed you. Don't do it.
I know.
Highly toxic.
Bulbasaur is my number 5.
Nice.
And by the way, just for you guys watching, this has no ranking of like power, capabilities, abilities. This is just
pure, like, we love it.
cool.
Yeah. Who look cool?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to throw another random one from the list. I'm not going in any order. I'm going Jolteon.
Oh, Jolteon.
That's my favorite Eevee summon.
Is
Yeah.
it?
That's
I
a
still
cool
like
Eevee one.
Eevee more, but in terms of like design, I love Jolteon summon.
Yeah, like
Jolteon's
Eevee's
pretty
cute, but like the evolved versions are like, whoa, sick.
Yeah. Chris, what about you? What's your number 4?
My number 4 is actually one of my favorite Pokemon, like ever. Gengar. I just
Gengar was going to be so close on my list.
Yeah, Gengar just like he's kind of cute looking, but also like he's gonna stir up some shit.
Mischievous.
Like
He's mischievous.
Yeah, he's gonna do something. Like he's gonna steal something from your house, maybe your wife. Who knows? Like he's gonna guy's just gonna break in like bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that smile too. Like he has actual teeth.
It's something about the simplicity though of the design too. Like it's simple, but it looks super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I love him. And Haunter. I didn't put both on the list because it's like...
Haunter I almost put on there, but that's not because of the design, but because as a kid I loved the shit out of him because he would just bully everybody and it was fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Haunter was always on my list unless I traded. Because I think that was one where you had to trade Haunter and then it would evolve into Gengar or something like that.
Yeah,
I can't remember if that was that one. Yeah.
My number 4 is Cubone.
Yes.
Ooh.
Cubone is just like as death metal like as it gets. Like wearing the skull of like I think it's its mother or something
It's
like
his
that.
mother,
Like,
yeah.
like come on, like nothing's more death metal than that. Okay,
Yeah.
no, find a cooler picture than that.
That's why I had to do it
Don't
first.
make him look like a bitch.
Cubone. Yeah. No,
Yeah, no,
Caitlin,
he looks super cool. Like he's got like like look at that. How badass does that look?
That is like Metallica as a Pokemon. Like, what is that? Yeah.
I think Cubone of the 151 is the most metal of all the
For
Pokemon.
sure. Yeah, I can't lie. He was my number 2 on my list. He's my
he?
second, of the coolest. Just because, like, he's wearing the skull of his dead mother to go battle. Like, what? That is. This is a kid's game. I thought. Come on, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
your
since we talked
random
about
third.
picking up stones earlier, I'm going Machoke.
Machoke.
I need the pose. Come on, there's the pose I want.
Yeah, where's the pose? I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh,
Look at that.
His back shoulder muscle. Good God. There's no neck on
That's
that.
not a muscle. It's just a goiter.
Oh wait, I need to pose this perfectly. He's uppercutting him. There we go.
And the Gyarados is like, my child.
So why is this your number 3, Adam?
My baby.
That's. I love all of the they're probably my favorite in terms of like full on evolutions. All 3 of them, just because I like the full on out. But because again, I'm also a pro wrestling fan, kind of biased, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just look, I love everything about it. It's fine.
I love with this picture, Machoke is like uppercutting Magikarp, which is freaking out the Gyarados. Jolteon's looking on like, oh shit. Cubone's like at the ready, and Bulbasaur's doing a dumb little dance. Like he doesn't give a fuck.
Chris, what's your number 3?
My number 3, Kaylin, I know you've mentioned this one before, Scyther.
That's actually my number 2.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's my number 2.
I
so
love
we'll talk about it.
Scyther, because like, it's a bug. Like at no point do I look at that and go like, oh, that's not, that's an insect. But like, it is human sized. Like that is a human size, very sharp bladed, scary insect. And I absolutely love him. So yeah.
Yeah, super cool. Part of the reason why I went with red is because I've never been able to like catch Scyther as like playing a Pokemon game. So I'm very excited to like actually finally get what is arguably, I think for like the longest time he was my favorite Pokemon. It's only like recently that it's changed, but yeah, I thought he's just a very cool aesthetic, like that kind of dragon kind of faced look, mixed with the blades, just super cool.
I love the artistic choices that Adam.
I was going to say,
taking.
Chris is going to probably want this as a wallpaper afterwards.
I was actually going to say, like, dude, I need this for my wallpaper after. Can you please save this when it's done?
I got you, bro.
God, it's beautiful.
Right. I'll go with my number 3. So Scyther was my number 2, but my number 3 was Tentacruel.
Nice.
Just the way that like the dome kind of fits over, and he's got like these glaring eyes with this long nose hanging out, and just that Cthulhu kind of tentacle.
God,
like
the amount of editing
how
I'm doing this one.
God, so many
like just
tentacles.
look how imposing that thing looks.
Yeah, no, if I saw that in real life, I'm just, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm giving up on life. I'm out. All the other Pokemon, cool, whatever. But this shows up, yeah.
It looks so menacing, and I just think it looks really cool.
Adam figuring out where he fits.
Adam, what about you? What's your number 2? Random number 2.
Let's see. Well, I didn't do them in order, so it doesn't
That's
really
what I
matter
said.
that
Random
much.
number 2.
Arcanine.
Oh, good one.
Nice.
Yeah, good one. Honestly, right up there with
Because again,
Vulpix.
look at the look at the puppers.
Yeah, I love that thing.
Super cute.
I was torn between that and Growlithe because it's like it's puppers
Yeah.
and actual puppers.
No, this one's the better choice, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do have an affinity for animals. I almost would have made Ninetales on there, but I'm like, nah, puppers actually is better on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the better choice.
Yeah.
Chris.
So I already had my number 2 taken because obviously Cubone. So I'll use this as just an opportunity to shout out a Pokemon that's not on my list before going to my number 1 because I'll save that for when everybody's doing their number 1. So you don't need to throw this on there, Adam, but Oddish. Shout out to
I'm gonna do it
Oddish,
anyway.
the best Pokemon. That was If I had to pick actually my favorite Pokemon, and I tell you this to my nephew all the time, he even gave me a Pokemon card because he's like, I don't even want this one. It's just Oddish because it's a fucking radish with feet. Like, I don't know why. Like, when I would watch the anime back in the 90s and Oddish showed up, best day of my life. Like, I didn't need anything else to happen that day. I've been fulfilled by whatever the hell that is. Like, I love that. And then he turns into like Vileplume and shit, and I hate him.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off. Get out of here. Oddish is adorable. You could eat him, I guess. I don't know. It's a root vegetable with feet. Like, I don't know what else to do with it, right? So yeah, Oddish. It's just a shout out.
Yeah. We also talked about mine. I'm going to skip over the one that it's not on my list, but it was kind of like being considered was Kakuna. Kakuna is just
yes.
useless of a Pokemon, but just looks so menacing in there.
Yeah, like something's about to erupt from that.
Like,
And be,
it looks like something out of Alien. Like it's just going to like come and just like face hug you and kill you.
But instead a bee comes out.
Yeah. Also Sandslash. Sandslash was also a
Oh, that's a good one.
Super cool too.
Yeah.
The internet's a bad place. Can I show you something stupid that I just came across while looking up Kakuna?
Absolutely.
Humanoid Kakuna.
Oh god. Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
I love that it still has the stats on the left too, just in case you need to know that it's a poison and bug Pokemon.
Okay, that's gone. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Can't hurt you.
Yeah, you say that until I close my eyes and try and sleep tonight. I'm like, oh no, all the Pokemon is humans. Human Oddish.
Don't worry about it.
Adam, I think you have one more left.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you guys were also going through because you didn't put your official picks on there, so I was kind of waiting for that.
Ours are on there. We overlapped.
Yeah, so again, because mine aren't in any particular order, the last one that goes on my list is Staryu. I fucking love Staryu.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Just mostly, I just like the sound it makes, which makes no sense. It just sounds like somebody going ha.
Yeah, I love that. It's like a
I like
ninja star.
I like the pose. Like it's got like, come at me, bro. What you gonna do? You want to go?
Yeah, that was a super cool one. I loved always the sound it made.
All right, Chris, number one.
So my number one, this was tough because I knew it was going to be one of like the original Pokemon's like final form. And I know some people are like, oh, Charizard and stuff like that. For me, Charizard, it's a dragon. I've seen dragons.
Thank you.
It's just a dragon.
It's just a dragon.
It's just a dragon
with a fire on its tail. Like,
yeah, well, it's
just a
not.
dragon.
It doesn't seem unique to me.
No.
Bulbasaur, I love Bulbasaur. He's always my choice. Like even with LeafGreen, that's who I started with. I think he's a really, really cool Pokemon. His final form, like him getting a plant growing on his back, like so cool. But I have to go with.
He's got a
Blastoise.
dopey face though. Like this is
Yeah,
why
he
I didn't
does
go
have
with
the
Venusaur.
dopey face.
He's got such a dopey face when he gets there. Like, "Whoa."
Yeah. So I have to go with Blastoise because, like, cannons grow. I don't know how. I don't know
It's a
how the fuck
turtle
this
with
makes sense.
cannons out of its shell.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that not cool?
Yeah, it's like, okay, you know, you get again Bulbasaur. It's like, oh, it's an animal with a plant growing on its back. You might have seen it somewhere else, but a turtle with cannons coming out of its back.
No.
You've never. No. So yeah, I went with Blastoise. He's got to be my number one. It's just funny because I never choose Squirtle. I always choose Bulbasaur anyways. But yeah, there's just something about Blastoise. When I see that, I'm like, that's the coolest design, hands down for me.
Yeah, Blastoise was my number one as well. Like, I hate it because Squirtle looks so like derpy at the beginning, and like it's the least cool looking starter Pokemon. But
Except for the Squirtle Squad.
Yeah, the Squirtle Squad. Yeah,
Squirtle Squad like did some heavy lifting, but like Blastoise just does so much heavy lifting. Like it's a freaking tank, like a giant turtle with water cannons.
Yeah.
How could that not be cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. Was that everything? Oops.
That's it.
That's it.
That's mine.
So yours was also Blastoise?
Mine was also Blastoise. I thought
Very
someone
nice.
was going to put Charizard, and I was going to make the argument it's just a dragon.
No, it's just a dragon. Like that would
just a
never
dragon.
make my top one. Like, would I have it on my team because it's probably a very strong fire
Yeah,
Pokemon?
100. I'm not going to say no to a dragon on my team, but
Yeah.
it's not the coolest looking one.
No.
Also, Abra. Abra's like got that cool kind of cute look.
Yeah. Wasn't Abra based on like an actual magician or something like that?
No,
Somebody
you're
was.
thinking of magic words.
Yeah, no. There was an actual magician, a guy that used to use spoons or something, and it was like kind of based on him, kind of like Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee are Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee and stuff like that. But it was something like they weren't allowed to use. It was a controversy with the original Pokemon cards because the likeness of the character.
Oh yeah, so I'm looking here. Google is saying that it's Japanese Casey is a reference to American psychic and mystic Edgar Casey, often called the Sleeping Prophet.
Yeah, and then
Looks
apparently
nothing like him.
No, but he got like pissed and they couldn't actually use. There was something like the original Pokemon cards, like there was no Alakazam or Kadabra or something card. I can't remember what it was. It's just like weird memories from like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
That I would have read on dial-up internet coming into my mind. So
That's the only way I'm putting Pikachu on here.
Perfect. Perfect.
It's fucking surfboard. Did you guys see the stuffed animal Pikachu that they're releasing? But it's like 8-bit. Like it actually looks like the old Game Boy. It's a stuffed animal, but they've made it look like he's pixelated, and he's like black and white-ish. Looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Like, I don't need a Pikachu. I'm not gonna lie. Pikachu does nothing for me. I get he's iconic, but I could give two shits about Pikachu when all the other Pokemon.
It's not 8-bit itself. It's just the face is 8-bit. I'm disappointed.
Oh, it's not the. Yeah, I saw like a close-up
yeah.
of the face.
Yeah. So, well, I also have for you guys, because we're like that. We got through it pretty fast. I've got some random Pokemon facts / trivia for you guys. I thought we could just kind of quickly peruse through, and then we'll jump in from there.
Heck yeah.
So, this is just coming from Game Rant. I just kind of looked up some facts. Do you guys know who the first Pokemon that was created?
I mean, I know who Pokemon number 1 is, but I don't know if it'll be that one.
The first one that was created.
It's going to be...
Do you know?
I'm going to go with Eevee.
Nope. Adam?
Voltorb.
Nope. First one was Rhydon. First one was the first one. The first one created was Rhydon.
What?
Yeah.
Dude was on a safari when doing that and was like, is that a rhino? I want that.
Yeah. Yeah. As you guys already alluded to, Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee are kind of got their names from famous fighters. Hitmonchan's alternate name, Iba Waller, is a reference to Japanese world champion fighter Hiroyuki Ibahara, and Hitmonlee, or Sayamura, is derived from the kickboxer Tadashi Sawamura.
Oh, I thought it was like Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee or something. Maybe that's just the English words or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Interesting little fact here. Meowth and Pikachu are considered like opposite Pokemon. In that, they are kind of both like like they're rivals in the show, but they also are kind of like associated with being like cat and mouse. Mm-hmm. And interestingly enough, Pikachu is number 25 and Meowth is number 52, which is the reverse.
Interesting.
Little thing, kind of like I said about Geodude in the Pokedex. A Magneton, single Magneton, weighs more than the 3 that make up a Magnemite.
What? It's because they lose all those neutrons or something. I don't know. I'm trying to justify it in brain.
Adam, you brought up Magikarp. The move Splash is actually a misinterpretation of the Japanese for Hop. Splash is the useless Pokemon move that performs no action whatsoever and can be learned by very few creatures, the most obvious being Magikarp. Despite its name, the move is actually a normal type, rather than a water-type move, and can be learnt by Pokemon such as Hop-Up, Spoink, and Get out of here with the non-51. This is because in the Japanese version, the word was mistranslated and should in fact be called Hop, which makes much more sense.
It does.
Yeah. Originally, Arcanine was intended to be a legendary Pokemon.
Oh.
The Fire Dog Arcanine was originally going to be a legendary creature alongside the trio of Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. In fact, the Pokemon anime's second episode, Pokemon Emergency, Ash sees an engraving of Arcanine along with the birds on a stone tablet. The creature's category is also named Legendary Pokemon, despite it being able to be obtained by regular means.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
So
also, Adam is going hog wild here.
Yeah, he's just going nuts.
I'm done.
I'm watching the side.
I'm done.
What's with like the... Now we're getting out of the 151. I don't know about this.
That's the point. That's the joke. Wobbuffet stumbled into the wrong game.
Interesting enough, also, so coughing and wheezing actually were going to be renamed based on American cities. So in Pokemon Red and Blue Beta, the names initially laid out for the two were Ni and La. So NY and LA in reference to the air pollution in New York City and Los Angeles.
Wow, they went with an air pollution thing. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were just going to call him Marlboro and...
Just straight cigarettes.
And Camel.
So, do you guys know who was originally going to be the face of Pokemon before Pikachu?
I have to assume it would be Charmander or Bulbasaur or Squirtle or something.
I doubt it's the starters. Am I right in that assumption, Caleb?
It is not a starter.
Okay.
Okay. Oddish. It's got to be.
What would make sense? That's tough.
I'll give you a clue. It's a rather it's a cuter Pokemon.
Well, I figured that.
Eevee? Maybe?
Not Eevee. That's a good guess.
Jigglypuff?
No.
Oh, also good guess.
That was a close one.
Okay, one last hint. What type?
Oh, I don't know. Let me check.
You should know what type of Pokemon this is.
Haven't caught it yet. Just looking. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
I feel like it gives away. It's a fairy Pokemon.
Oh,
Clefairy.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So the fairy Pokemon Clefairy was originally set to be Ash's starter Pokemon in the anime instead of Pikachu. Due to a last minute change, Pikachu got the role instead because of the creature's popularity. This would have made Clefairy the most recognizable Pokemon in existence rather than the electric mouse.
Which is funny because Clefairy is a very basic looking Pokemon.
Right?
Yeah. And useless as a starter.
They say while this would have made the anime closer to the Pocket Monster manga, Nintendo made the right choice teaming Ash with Pikachu. Also, I don't have the facts here or anything, but I heard that apparently the reason why they went with Pikachu as like the starter for Ash instead of like Bulbasaur or Charmander or Squirtle was because they didn't want to influence kids to play the game, that if they had like Ash start with one Pokemon, everyone would have chosen that starter.
Oh.
So that's why they went with a
Starter Pokemon. That's smart.
canon starter.
That actually makes sense. Mm-hmm. Oh. And that's why Ash eventually gets all three. That way. Oh, okay.
Yep. And that's about it. That's all I got for facts.
Well, those are some pretty cool fun facts, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. So, man, just glad to have these guys back. It's glad that they're like.
It is
having
kind of
them
nice to
again.
have a bit of nostalgia back in the.
Oh,
back in the
yeah.
game.
I feel like we needed it like right now with what's going on. I just need to escape back to 1997.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And games like it playing the new Pokemon game. Well, not new. Playing
The new old game.
Yeah, the new old game. It just feels like a video game. It just feels like a simple, like, you know what to do. There's not a lot to it, but it hits without all the extra.
Yeah.
It's like less Michael Bay movie and more, I don't even know what this would be. Old indie film from the 80s.
It just doesn't feel overwhelming. It's nice that
Yeah.
like it's straightforward. It feels like it's just boiled down to just the pure essence. Like there's not a lot of filler. There's not a lot of extra. It's just catch Pokemon and fight them.
And it's so wholesome too, especially for the context of a 10-year-old kid or whatever being forced to travel the world alone with an animal who will then do cage fights to earn badges, which do nothing. You don't get a job, you don't get money. What is the point? You get these badges, and then now what? Or how do you become an accountant? How do you get there? Like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm just imagining like a Gyarados just like, or Gyarados just like taking orders from a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah, I just picture it being like, nah, and it just eats the other 10-year-old kid.
Just like imagine in the real world if someone like got like a tiger and they're like, this is my pet now, 10 years old, and they just command it. The tiger's just going to maul at them.
I would not want to experience road rage in the Kyoto region, or no, what's it called? What's the region of this game?
Kanto.
Kanto. The Kanto region. Like, it's like, you hit my car. No, I didn't. And just fucking Gyarados comes out and just destroys the person's car or something. Like, these are weapons of mass
The closest we
destruction.
get to that is just Charizard being a tsundere piece of shit. Just being like, I don't fucking want to. Go away. I mean, then again, he did flamethrower the... You know what? Maybe they can pick up 44-pound fucking rocks. They can... Ash Ketchum can survive a flamethrower.
That is true.
These kids are built differently, man.
Yeah.
Team Rocket literally flies into space and and there's no worry about like freezing or having trouble breathing.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesse.
The amount of times that Ash has gotten electrocuted.
Kids don't age. The kid went like 30 years. Didn't age a day. He's like a Simpson.
Well, enough about it. Hit 30 years without winning, but you know.
And he did not win. Yeah. Did not win. Adam, you're giving me this wallpaper.
Sorry, I accidentally deleted the files and.
But I'm still looking at it. It's right there.
it's lag. Don't worry about it.
It's just lag.
Any final thoughts here? Otherwise, I think we got a good set of stuff going on here for celebrating the 30th anniversary. Nice and nice and nostalgic.
Happy anniversary, Pokemon.
If you're watching this on YouTube, put the comments what your favorite Pokemon is.
Yes. Yeah.
Unless it's not a Gen 1, in which case, get out of here.
If it's not
in which case, we're banning you. No.
We can do that.
All of a sudden, why are we down to 104 subscribers?
No, let us know what your favorite gen is and what your favorite Pokemon is.
Yeah. And if we don't know what it is because we don't know that gen,
it's not our fault. We're old.
We'll Google it.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to take this sucker off the air. So thank you so much for checking us out on this week's episode. So, Chris and I on the side quest this Friday, we're continuing our JRPG box art quiz on Sporkle. We forgot that there was a PS1 one, so we're actually going to do that next time. But there was a PS3 one that we did this week. And we go into it not expecting to do very well at all. So take with that what you will. Because PS3 is a weird one where there's also a lot of the same ones, and then there's the ones that no one played. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, you guys know the drill. Linktree, linktr.ee/PixelPlay Podcast. Link to our Discord, link to our socials. If you are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. You guys know the drill. I mean, ring the bell. I haven't said ring the bell very often because who does that? And then obviously if you're listening on any audio platform, if you can share with your friends, if you can give us a rating, do all that fine stuff. And yeah. I will be back Saturday morning also streaming the Mystical Ninja. That's a Super Nintendo one. Mystical Ninja starring Go Month. Also, thanks, Chris, for making me actually get through the friggin' robot section because I didn't know the moves because I didn't have a manual.
I played it 2 years ago and got stuck at the same spot and had to Google, like, what are the moves to use.
Yay,
in
friendship!
Impact. Yay!
But yeah. So look forward to all that stuff, and it's been really nice seeing a lot of people join the streams lately. It's becoming a nice part of my Saturday morning that I'm enjoying a lot. So
same. I mean, as somebody in the chat.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll get you playing I'll get you playing Fear with me one day.
No, I think. Oh no, I can't make it. Oh darn.
All right, folks. So that's going to do it. We'll see you on the next one. So without further ado, take care and bye-bye for now.